The 10 best. Welcome to this is your host Primus Invincibulus, and welcome to the 10 best copter IO copters. First off, number 10, the bomber. Let me talk a little bit about this before I explain why I ranked it 10th. Alright, you know what? Let's get right into the explanation. So, it has exploding bullets. Who doesn't like that? Personally, exploding bullets can take out. Exploding bullets are great because the explosion actually does extra damage. And when the bullet runs out of steam, it will blow up everything around it, meaning that if you can aim these properly, they can do this. See? You can blow up multiple things at a time, and it's just really great for farming. It's also great for PvP because, again, that explosion does tons and tons and tons of damage. That is, damage. Not damn, the word damn. So, general build for this is to upgrade fire rate, bullet speed, and bullet damage first. First bullet damage, then fire rate, then bullet speed, then player speed. Next up, half of armor and half of max health. The reason you alternate is for maintaining better balance because half of each is better than full of one. I hope that made sense. I'm going to demonstrate a little bit of PvPing with this tank. Let me show you a little PvPing with this tank. It's not great against. It's not the best against people who get up close, but it's really, really good against lowly armored tanks. The explosion shreks people with no armor, just shreds them. It does a crazy amount of damage up close. And from afar. It's great against kings that are any of the trigun or fast gun upgrades, and it's also great at PvP against other snipers. Allow me to demonstrate. Let me see how much damage it does. See? Just one-shotted that guy who was at half health. He was low level, so let me demonstrate on someone better. See, it's that overpowered. Killed him in 3 shots. Now let's work on this guy. Oh, wow. 2-shot kill. Now let's go up against this heavily armored guy. I think he's armored. Wow, still shreds through him in only 4 shots. Now allow me to demonstrate on these guys. He's above level 30. Wow, a 7,000 point kill, and all I had to really do was just shred through him. Now let me shred through this guy. This is the king. If I can kill him, then this is proof of how overpowered this tank is. I'm not even max level, guys. Just let me kill Crumbum. I'm not even max level, and I might be able to kill him. Alright, this will probably go south. And if it does, I am prepared for this to go south. Very far south. So yes, as you can see, it does insane damage in PvP, the explosion. That's why I've chose to rank it 10th. The reason I didn't rank it higher was simply because it simply doesn't do that much enough damage. It does a lot, but not enough. And the explosion is great for AoE and anti-teamer, things like that, fighting teamers. The explosion AoE, and it has really high, and it's really great for farming. But it does have its major drawbacks, such as only firing one bullet. Now let's waste no time, and I'm going to pause the recording and come back when I have a much different tank. These videos are really, really hard to make, by the way, because I constantly have to kill myself, then come back as a higher level tank. So I'm going to let this guy kill me. Or not. I am going to kill him. So yeah, I'll be back when this guy figures out how to kill me. Not. Number 9. The rear gun. Reasons I like this helicopter. It's very good at crowd control, literally. It sends things flying backwards at your enemies. Who wouldn't love that? Just one flaw. In PvP, you're generally trying to fight an enemy who's in front of you, which makes your rear gun absolutely useless if you're fighting a 1v1. However, it is good for crowd control because it protects your flanks. I've seen some success with this tank, scoring up to 200,000. With my previous tank, I only scored 175,000 as my final score. Let's rush this noob. So as you can see, it's not great against higher level players because they're generally higher level than you. What more could I say? And it will result in your death. However, it still is part of the Trigun class, which is just awesome. And it's great for crowd control. So yeah, great tank. I only died because he was a higher level. Sorry. I'm not going to waste my time going back all the way up to level 30. In comes at number 8, the one and only assassin. Now, it obviously is very functional for doing single high damage shots. It's very hard. It does do tons of damage, but it is quite hard to control. It has very low reload rate, so don't expect to be winning up close PvPs with this bad boy. However, it is the strongest thing in the game per shot. It doesn't have great AoE, but if you can, and it's very hard to aim, and it has a really long reload, but if you can land a shot, you won't regret it. See, cutting through 1/3 of this guy's health per shot. Wow, big kill. I killed an equally leveled player. He had 18,000, I had 18,000. I got half his points when I killed him. I killed an equally leveled player. I repeat, an equally leveled player in 4 shots. The reason I don't make many videos on this guy is because he doesn't really have the strength to, he isn't the greatest for, gameplay because he's very easy to rush. So I'm going to go kill Crumbum. See, this is how powerful it is. Feel the overpoweredness. No, it's not the most overpowered thing in the game. I like XD. It's by no means the number best tank in the game, but it definitely has the single bullet punch that every single shot taker likes. It's very good at stealing kills if you know how to use it. It's very good at stealing. Let me demonstrate on the king. He is heavily armored though, so it will take a couple of trolling shots to get him. It's very, very bad at close range though. Do be warned. I wish this guy would understand that I'm trying to demonstrate how overpowered it is for YouTube. I came close though. I came close. That's all I need to say. Now I'm level 28, so I should be leveling up with no trouble. Bullet damage and fire rate. Next up in the game is the... Let's just get a couple more levels before I say it. I need to get 30 levels before I can tell you what it is, because it's all these evolutions are level 30, because the level 15 evolutions, level 10 evolutions are garbage. The homing Trigon. This is the hardest tank in the game to dodge. Nothing more needs to be said. However, when you're very close to someone, your outer bullets might actually miss them, and you'll only be shooting one bullet against the pentagons who can shoot tons. And your free bullets still get outclassed by the Pentagon's 5. You're also you're good at catching low-level players, but you're not very good against other high levels. So good for farming, not great for PvP. Or at least not great for fair PvP. But that's not to say it doesn't have its uses. Let me demonstrate. This I will demonstrate on the new king. He is low level, so he should be easy to toast. He's going to be difficult, but not impossible to toast. I think he's letting me kill him. Alright, since he let me kill him, I'm going to return the favor and let someone else kill me before we, get too far into this. I really need to show you the next tank already. I'll be back when I'm with it. Yes, I know this one is going to create controversy, but here it is. I present to you the 6th best one in the game, the fast gun. I know what you're all thinking. Is this guy crazy? The fast gun is garbage. But no, all of the fast guns upgrades really lose out on the original speed of the fast gun, and it's actually really, really effective in PvP. Sure, you can go without upgrading bullet size all game. Who really cares? Staying as a normal fast gun makes you insane at PvP. I seriously don't know why I didn't think of this before this vid. I didn't really realize how much of your original insane fast gunning speed you lose. Sure, it's not great against maxed out completely leveled players, but I think you know what I mean. If you forget bullet size, then you're absolutely fine. Get bonus upgrades at level 20, never upgrade it further. You'll absolutely shred through all your enemies. I know I don't have the greatest proof of this, but try it on your own if you don't believe me. Alright, next 6th best tank, the Drone Master. I'm king and I killed someone while I was drone master. It's incredibly helpful. Your drones basically do all the work, so it's great for AFK kingship. Unfortunately, it's very susceptible to the old melee storm plus flashbang combo. Shreds for us every single time. However, it is a great tank and absolutely shreds through the grenadier, the fast gun upgrades, the dual fast gun, and the assassin. Great. Alright, I know I was a bit late, but the Grenadier. I just died. I was level 30. So, the Grenadier is a pretty good tank. It shoots grenades. It's a very defensive tank, great if you're great for setting time alive records. Not great for offensive score records, but great for defensive time alive records. Very helpful. It also is very good with the old-fashioned flashbang plus laser combo. Very good. It does very heavy damage if you lob your grenades right, and it's great for destroying low-level players, and it's also pretty good against high-level ones. I struggle with this against this as a Pentagon, and I'm one of the best Pentagon players out there. It's a great tank. You should really check it out. Next up, I'm going to show you a tank that is, in my opinion, worthy of the great and honorable title of the. Wait, no, I chose the wrong upgrade path. I'm so sorry. And now this is what I have to do because I chose the wrong upgrade path. I really wish there was a way to suicide in this game. And great. So here we are for the kamikaze. Now this man, he is a copter man with a copter plan. So right now I'm just a basic heavy, but soon I'm going to turn into a kamikaze. After all, with extra armor. Bum, 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 bum. At max level, you only take 60% of the damage that other max opponents take. Beep, bada deep, bada bip, 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 beep. It does insane damage, so you just can't skip it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright. Enough creating remixes of other people's stuff. This is what it looks like in PvP. Beep, bada beep, bada beep, 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 beep. It's also a great tank if you want to be creative and upgrade in a different order than I upgrade. This tank really requires you to think outside the box in terms of your upgrade order. And it's great for PvP as well. Just wait for me to get to level 40. I'll come back when I'm level 40 to demonstrate this tank in PvP. There's no going back. Going back. So yeah, here it is, the kamikaze. great. Look at how overpowered it is at PvP. So overpowered. Just look at that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's insanely great at PvP, and you can rope around people so easily. It's also great for training, because it makes you really, really good at aiming. But again, Melee Storm does shred you. If someone Melee Storms you, you are in big trouble because you kind of rely on getting up close and personal with people. So yeah, don't count on it too much. However, as the third best tank in the game, it does have the big advantage of taking 60% less damage than 40% less damage than any other max level tank, other than the other armored upgrades. And it is the fastest tank in the entire game. And it does pretty good damage too. I don't know what more you could ask. So, everybody, on to the second best tank in the whole game. The dual gun sniper. I'll be back when I have it. Maybe or not. Alright, everybody. I am now playing Copter IO again, and I have the completely overpowered copter named the dual gun sniper. It's overpowered. It literally is the second best copter in the game. It's great for getting revenge on someone right after they killed you, and with 2 bullets, it has the second highest damage per volley in the entire game, which only beaten by the Pentagon, which is the best gun tank in the game. It also, as a sniper, it has extremely high rate of field of view, FOV, making it incredibly helpful. And its bullets you get extra fast bullets, meaning it's incredibly easy to snipe people. Hence the name dual gun sniper. You have two guns and you're a sniper. How hard? What more could you want? What more could you want? I'm not joking. This is what I do. This is what I do when I'm sad. This is what I do when I'm happy. Now that I think about it, this is what I do pretty much all the time. This is what I do pretty much. This is what I do. Okay.
It's dinner time, come on.
Shh.
Sorry.
Beep, baba, beep. Look at how OP it is. Let me go kill the king just to prove a point. Take 0 damage and it's a joint. Unless the king's also a dual gun sniper, you'll almost certainly take 0 damage fighting. See? Feel the power. I'm now the king. Look, took 0 damage in the fight against the king. That's how overpowered it is. Good day, everybody. This is your host, Primus Invincibulus, and I am an absolute prodigy at this game, for I have unlocked the strongest tank in the entire realm of copter.io. Alright, back to normal voice, everybody, and that fake British accent. We are back on our copter. This is the strongest thing in the entire game. I present the Pentagon. 5 bullets at once. Who couldn't love it? It's literally overpowered. The world record has been set. I set the world record back in the beta version of this game, so I guess it doesn't really count. But I also set the new version world record. I set a 10 million score on the current version of this game. I did it. I set the world record. It's undisputable. Anyone else, it's undisputable. I also have the highest score ever recorded. The reason recording is very important is because it proves you didn't hack, and it also proves you didn't get fed kills, which is why recording your very high scores is very important. So you're going to want to run around getting tons and tons and tons of kills. I know I don't have great thumbnails, people, but please just watch. I know copyright is getting really old because there's really not that much to talk about in this game. But let's be fair here, I don't really have a console, so I kind of have limited options, let's just say that. I'm really, really hoping you guys will help me in this YouTube campaign. I'm doing this because I was bored during quarantine. And also because I want to share my intensive knowledge about iogames. I was born just about when iogames were starting to really get going. So yeah, my entire life I've been playing these. They're great. I'd love to share. I started doing this because I hope that maybe I can make a little money, not much, just a little, from AdSense. Also to prove that I'm capable of getting multiple subs, many subs, and also because I want better competition in this game. So yeah, if you watch my videos and you manage to kill me at any point, if you're any of the people featured in my videos because I killed you or you killed me, make sure to write it in the comments. It really helps. The number of interactions on my channel matters a lot. So yeah, interactions are basically the number of comments, likes, dislikes, etc. So yeah, I really need those interactions. The other thing I really need is audience retention. I know it's really, really hard to get audience retention, but anyone who watched at this point in the video, thank you so much. Most of my videos, people only watch like 30% of it, and that really hurts them on YouTube. The reason audience retention is super important, and the reason my audience retention is so low is because every time people click on my videos, they always see like Mobile Nations videos, Wilksud, Valorant's videos on COPTER, and those guys have really cool thumbnails and stuff like that, and then everyone just wants to watch them simply because of their cool thumbnails. So yeah, this is the best tank in the game. It's literally overpowered. Let me go show you how fast this absolutely shreds through players. Let me go to King. I'm going to KO King, and I'm only like level 47. Normally, you try to kill King at like level 55. But I'm going to kill it very low. One time, I even killed King at level 30, and he was level 60. Yeah, it's very, very tough to kill King, but with this tank, you can do it quite easily. This is the tank that literally redefined how the game was played. I'm not even joking when I say that. Before this tank existed, all anyone ever played was kamikaze. Now that this tank exists, it's very, very overpowered. See, you can kill King so easily. That's why it's the best tank in the whole game. Now go out and copter.